Hello, Arthur Offaly speaking on behalf of the Arthur Offaly Foundation. Now, I feel I have to write and show full support to my friend and investigative reporter Ben Fellows for his stand against corrupt police and members of the British government. Now, Ben exposed these scum, but once again the powers that be have swept it under the carpet. Now, I met Ben when he came over to Belfast to do a story about my father, who was murdered by a five-man gang of Sinn Féin ARA, who colluded with Special Branch RUC to shoot my father 5 times in the back. The Ombudsman and the HCT have been looking into my father's murder since 2005. No one has ever been questioned or charged. Now, I took my father's case on when he was murdered in August 1974 in Newington Street in North Belfast. With the help of Ben Fellows, I know the name of the gang that murdered my father. I told the Ombudsman and the HCT that I was working with Ben Fellows, and they says it was okay. 1 week later, Ben Fellows received a court injunction from the solicitor of the man who murdered my father, Freddie Scappaticci, aka Steakknife. Also from the HCT, telling him that if he were to come to Belfast, he would be arrested. I never at any time told the HCT where Ben lived or his telephone number. You have to ask yourself where Scappaticci's solicitor got his details from. Well, I have accused the Ombudsman, the HCT and the police of hacking my phone in my house. Ben phoned me and told me that he spoke to one of the HCT people who warned him about coming to Belfast to meet me. His name was Ben Roberts. Being the good reporter that Ben is, we agreed to go ahead and meet in Belfast. I picked Ben up and we went to the Belfast docks where my father and myself worked. We also went to the street where my father was brutally murdered. We had a good day and we got a good story about my father. I gave him the names of the five-man gang who murdered my father. 2 of the members of the gang were from the FRU and agents belonging to the British Army, and 3 were Special Branch informers. We kept in daily contact, and my last report from him was to say that he knows where the shooter is living in London. I have that address. I will be getting in touch with his wife to see if there's anything I can do to help her. As good, honest reporters who are willing to stand up and tell the truth about these corrupt people are few and hard to find. I know you have had to change your phone, Ben, but my number is still the same. Like Ben, I will not let those corrupt people tell me what to do. For more details of this, I will be showing a later story. Now, I run a group called the Arthur Offaly Foundation, a victims group with no alliance to any government or political groups. We were to hold a protest outside the office of Stephen Harron from the PPS office, who colluded with the RUC PSNI and shamefully refused to help a young rape victim. I asked the officers of Nexus and the Victim Support NI and 2 other groups for some support to help this young rape victim, but it was a total waste of my time. Those groups who receive funding from the government are not allowed to help victims as they are told what to do and what not to do by that corrupt RUC PSNI. Then your groups have the cheek to ask the public for donations, and I will be speaking to various groups about this and explaining what you people are doing. Now, a word about that piece of garbage who wrote a comment on my site. If you have something to say to me, my mobile number is on my site. Call me and we can meet in one of my 2 offices and we can sort out your little problem. Or you can crawl back to the sewers from where you came and bring your little group with you. Now, anyone who would like a tip of this story, or any one of my stories, can call me on my mobile 0771592 1137. Leave your name and address and I will send you a tip free. Thank you. Anyone who has a story to tell and wishes me to air it can call me on my mobile 07715921137 to get your story. And remember, I will tell your story as you tell me. Nothing will be cut out. And I watch more of my stories on YouTube, ArthurRafferty.com, YouTube Arthur Rafferty, Arthur Rafferty Docker, YouTube Jackspot 2012. That is a tip about the brutal murder of my father by a 5-man gang of Sinn Féin IRA led by Freddie Scappaticci, aka Stickknife, on the orders of the British government, the RUC, PSNI and the Special Branch. Now that Sinn Féin IRA scum Scappaticci carried out their orders on their command. My email is arthurrafferty1@gmail.com. Thank you for watching ASNI TV and good morning, and I will see you soon.